I want to do things a little bit differently for Market Monday today. We're going to do with the current content first and then go into the MUT leaks and all the content coming out later this week. So let's start out going over the AKA content for this week. A little bit underwhelming, I'll be honest, just a tad, mainly because the last few weeks have been so good. But still, Icky Woods, although isn't the biggest legend name, is a really unique legend name. A really good card. His standard edition is 91 speed. That's tied for the fastest running back in the game right now currently, or the second fastest, because the fastest now stock running back in the game is the LTD Icky Woods at 92 speed. And he does get a pretty unique 0 AP evasive and tank that starts on for 4 plays, aka, or X Factor, sorry, not abilities, but getting 0 AP X Factors now is kind of becoming the norm with each of these AKA LTDs, and they're kind of adding on to them. So, getting those 0 AP X Factors is really, really big. If we actually go take a look at the Booger McFarland, overall, statistically, not the greatest card, only 84 speed. If I'm being real with y'all, it's probably better off playing a super fast defensive end at D tackle in this game, because the run game is not that good, so you won't be, it's not that much of a negative like using a light, fast defensive end at D tackle. It's more just for pass rushing purposes. But what Booger McFarland does get, and this is pretty unique to this card, he gets a 0 AP AKA inside stuff X Factor. So in short yardage on the goal line, Booger McFarland probably going to be the D tackle you want in the game. The problem with these cards, and this has been the theme of AKA content for the past few weeks, they are very, very expensive, and they don't really drop in price that much. Booger McFarland, if you want to pay for a 90 overall D tackle, you got to pay 800K. You could just get Ndavik and Sue D tackle for free. Does he get AKA inside stuff for 0 AP? No, but he's a free card. And this card is 800K, and he's primarily just a run stuffer, you would say. He's not really a pass rusher that much. I mean, he is, but, you're better off using a defensive end that's faster at a pass, as a pass rusher at the D tackle spot. So that's your AKA content. 90 overalls. We go to 91 overalls next week. As you guys know, we're getting an overall bump this Thursday, potentially this Wednesday for Team of the Week. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The other content, I think this is the big content today that we got, is a team captain's update. So a little bit weird. So we got a brand new team captain in the form of Joe Staley. I wish it was a different offensive lineman because I just chose Trent Williams as my BND left tackle. And yeah, Niners, but you can always play Joe Staley at right tackle, guard, center, lineman or lineman. So it's good to get another team captain option. If you weren't using any of the other ones, although I was using the kicker. Now Joe Staley goes up to 90 overall as well. A few others go up to 90 overall. But the other team captains, and I don't know if this is a glitch, you might want to upgrade your team captain before they possibly change it. But a lot of the team captains upgrade to 91 overall when I think they're only supposed to go to 90 overall. Because the Joe Staley does. The Jason Elam, who I was using as my kicker, he only goes up, as you see, to 90 overall. And at the 90 overall mark, also, they unlock double team cap. So you can go Broncos times 2 or Broncos and Chiefs, which adds some more theme team options. At 91 overall, which you can see my Manti Te'o is now at. And it also, you can get, I know Troy Vincent and Pat Tillman go up to 91 overalls. These are the only, relevant 91 overall cards that are, good enough to play. They go up to 91 overall. And at 91 overall, you can get triple team chems. Yes, triple. As you see, you can do Chargers here. Then I can go Broncos here. And I can go, Chiefs there. All AFC West teams, right? So if you're running a 20-20-20 theme team, Manti Te'o could potentially have 93 speed. That is disgusting. That is one of the best cards in the game. That is faster than Fred Warner is stock. Of course, Fred Warner, if he's on Niners, can get 93, but this is a free card. Free. Just have to spend time like the team captain tokens, which isn't too hard. If you've been playing, I would even say casually throughout the year, you probably have enough tokens to get them up to 91 overall. And if we go look at the Pat Tillman and the Troy Vincent at 91 overall stock, they also get abilities too. Like Troy Vincent now can get pick artists if you upgrade them all the way. But Troy Vincent, as well as Pat Tillman, I do believe, have 91 speed stock. I think. Maybe not. Maybe 89. Maybe it's 89 speed. 76 plus 10 is 86. So 89 speed. Sorry. They get 89 speed. If you get the plus 3 speed, you have a 92 speed defensive back. That's still really good. Maybe that's just Troy Vincent. Let's go check out Pat Tillman. But either way, these are some of the best free. Team captains went from one of the most irrelevant, in my opinion, most irrelevant kind of content, cards in the game. Let's see what Pat Tillman has. So no, he does have 91 speed. So Troy Vincent will have 92 speed on a triple theme team. Pat Tillman will have 94 speed on a triple theme team. That's disgusting. The only downside with Pat Stillman is he's very, very short at 5'11", but 94 speed, you can use him as your user. You can use him as a slot corner, be blitzing. You use him at safety. He's going to be really good wherever you play him. So yeah, that's the team captain upgrade. If you don't have enough tokens to get at least one of these guys, you can't get 2 of them to 91 overall, but get enough tokens where I think you need. I don't have all the tokens, and you see I have extras, so it's not that much grinding to get one of these cards to 91 overall. And especially if you run a double theme team like I do, I'm running Seahawks and Niners right now. If you are a nasty person, I was going to say a different word, and you run a triple 20 theme team, you're looking at crazy boost for these single cards. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. Now heading to social media for your MUT leaks. The Unstoppable program, part 1 is dropping this Thursday. Part 2 is the following Thursday. 91 overall champions, 88 overall heroes, and 92 overall LTD. So here are your just low elites. Probably 83s, 84s, 85s. Don't really know. Don't really care about the overalls specifically. Here are your heroes, or some of your heroes to be 88 overalls. Deion Dawkins, I see. Jonnu Smith, Levante David, Geno Smith, Leonard Williams. This Calvin Ridley we'll talk about a little bit. He's not exactly a hero. He's an upgradable card that we'll talk about how you upgrade him. Here are your champions. Reminder, this is not all the champions dropping this Thursday. 4 of them are this Thursday. 4 of them are the following Thursday. And I'll be honest, the Part 1 champions are significantly worse than the Part 2 champions. Your Part 1 champions are confirmed in this video. If you want to see the stats, they are Dak Prescott, Cole Kmet, Jesse Bates, and Micah McFadden. Micah McFadden, I believe, has 90 speed. Jesse Bates at 91 speed. Cole Kmet, 91 speed. Dak Prescott, 84. And of course, the theme around the Unstoppable program, I think if you go look at the abilities and X factors, but these cards do get 0 AP X factors, where you have to earn some sort of stat objective in game. Now, do you get that X factor the rest of the game, or the ability X factor the rest of the game, or it's just temporary? I don't know, but you'll see a lot of them, like I said, are 0 AP for the champions. Now, your Part 2 champions are a little bit more exciting. Jeffrey Simmons is probably the worst of the 4, but then Derrick Henry, Sauce Gardner, and Justin Jefferson. This trio is one of the best, just, I would say, trio of champions released on one day in a long, long time. Hopefully, Justin Jefferson has like 91, maybe 92 speed. Yeah. Part 2 of Unstoppable program is going to be really, really good. And then your LTDs, I'm assuming actually one of these to probably be like on a Part 1.5 release on a Monday or Tuesday. The Part 1 LTD, I believe, is, I guess it's TJ Watt, 89 speed. I think he actually shows Jameer. Yeah, Jameer Gibbs has 92 speed for his LTD. So honestly, we're probably missing an LTD. I doubt they'll do a 2 LTD drop and then 1 LTD drop. So there's probably another LTD alongside Trey Hendrickson for Part 2. But hey, content overall, I'll be honest, a little bit underwhelming for Part 1. I mean, Dak Prescott's not anything special. He also, I know, has an annoying hot route thing, as well, like Mahomes and Lamar Jackson have. Mike McFadden's cool, a 90 speed linebacker. Jesse Bates is probably the best card, than Cole Kmet, probably just similar to a George Kittle. Probably will be a lot more affordable than George Kittle, though, because he's still 750K. But yeah, those are your champions. Those are your LTDs. Here are the set requirements. Exchange 2 any 88 overall players and 3 88 overall unstoppable players for 1 unstoppable champion, Jesse Bates. Now, here are the upgradable cards I talked about a little bit earlier. Similar to the energy cells we got with Gridiron Guardians, but not exactly. Just says 2 upgradable players with unstoppable X factors can reach a champion level overall, 91 overall that is. Collect energy unstoppable throughout MUT, but choose wisely. There's only enough to fully upgrade 1 player. I would assume this is more along the lines of just the most feared, whether it's Taysom Hill or Ndamukong. You collect energy, whatever collectibles, you upgrade your card, you get them to 91 overall. The 2 players are indeed Calvin Ridley, which I've actually looked. He goes up to 91 speed, and Marshawn Lattimore, who also goes up to 91 speed. Atlanta Falcons theme team is pretty good, so Calvin Ridley definitely not a bad choice. I think either way, you can't go wrong with one of those choices. I do like how they're doing this more with the concept, right? The Taysom Hill, Ndamukong was cool. The Kyle Hamilton Goddard stuff is cool. They should just let you keep those cards at like 90 overall, or at least 89 overall. I don't know why they just lowered them to 88s and then took away like all the chemistry boost. That was really dumb. Hopefully they've learned from that mistake, and they go more along the lines of the Taysom Hill and Ndamukong content, where you kind of choose one of the 2 cards, and just by playing the game, you can get a champion level card. I also hope you can get one of these guys to 91 overall during Part 1. Don't make us wait until Part 2. but they'll probably make us wait until part 2. And then here are your heroes if you want to see them: Deion Dawkins, Elton Jenkins, Jonnu Smith, Rashid Shaheed, Zaire Franklin, Cam Taylor-Britt. But yeah, that is your Unstoppable Program Part 1 release. We'll get the official announcement and the official stats, I believe, Wednesday night on teasers and Thursday morning during a Good Morning Madden stream. But heading back onto Madden, even though we are getting an overall boost this Thursday, that does not mean we're getting an odds boost across packs in the store like years past. We actually go to the store and I show you guys some packs. You'll see what I mean. And they've been doing this all year. I've been trying to tell you guys this on Market Mondays, every single week. But an AKA pack, for example, last updated on November the 1st. That is nowhere near an overall boost. We've had 90 overall AKAs for a few weeks now. The overall or the packs really update on a week-to-week basis, which, there's just more of there's a gradual loss across the market every single week, which is just natural. When new cards come out on Thursday or new cards come out Monday, the old content drops in price. That's just naturally going to happen. We even go more to the basic packs. We go to featured, or I think beginner offers. It was at most feared store select offers. Here we go. Is this where I want to go? No, I had a specific pack in mind that I just wanted to show you guys, and I can't find it now. I seriously cannot. I don't know where it went. It was the Pro Ace Fantasy Pack. It's just disappeared. It's disappeared from me. I cannot. Here we go. This last updated on Halloween. Did we get an overall update on Halloween? No. The update happened 2 weeks prior to Halloween, which again shows you guys that the packs get updated on a week-to-week basis and not on an overall boost Thursday. Now, do we think Team of the Week is going to be an overall boost? I don't know. Each time we've had like a Team of the Week drop the day before an overall boost, they did get that overall boost happen. So like when we went to Most Feared, we did get the 90 overalls on Wednesday, the day before Thursday, part 1 of Most Feared. So I would assume the Team of the Week content this week is going to be 91 overalls, but with how they've been done Team of the Week content the past few weeks with store offers, it's not really worth investing or prepping for Team of the Week because the store offers sort of flood that overall market or the overall required for the Team of the Week sets the day of. And like I said, if you want to prep for 88 overalls for the Unstoppable content this Thursday, you can. But remember, it only requires 2 any 88 overalls, whereas it requires 3 88 Unstoppables. If you remember from the Most Feared content, Most Feared 87s went for around 140k, whereas any 87s only went for around 120k. So there is a big discrepancy between any overall in a set and a promo-specific overall in a set. The price is drastic, especially for part 1 where we don't have the 88 Unstoppables in-game already. Now for part 2, it's going to be a little bit different because you could definitely buy those 88 Unstoppables going into part 2. But that's for another video. But market-wise, there's not really that much to talk about. Like I said, the market doesn't necessarily drop that drastically on an overall boost anymore. It's just, again, a gradual drop. I always mention the cheapest days to upgrade your team are typically Wednesday evening when we get, for example, Team of the Week. We get the Thursday content reveals, and Thursday morning when they reveal the full program and put the program in game. A lot of people will go ahead and panic sell old players, and that is the prime time to pick up those cards. The market is typically the most expensive Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. So if you're looking to sell parts of your teams, that is when to do so, unless it's Legends. Make sure you get rid of those before Saturday. But yeah, that's what looks like to be Market Monday. You can see my team, MCS, just wrapped up. Another top 32 placing for the kid. Not too bad, not too good. Next MCS event, I believe, is in a week or two. So I've sold off a good chunk of my team, a lot of the old champions, as I'm not going to be playing competitively for a few weeks. I really just have select few LTDs and super cheap champions on my team. Honestly, trying to collect as many of like the BND 90 overalls as I can. You've like Divine Diablo. I got the BND Trent Williams. I got Ndamukong Suh, Landon Dickerson, a free Patrick Ricard I pulled, Jordan Poyer. I still need to get the Kenneth Walker and the Grady Jarrett. Having those BND cards is really, really good when you sell your team. You still have a placeholder team in place to be able to play solos, head-to-head ranked, and sorry if you're the dogs barking in the background. But that is all for Market Monday. We went over the content today. Team captains look awesome. AKA content, meh, but still good cards. And Unstoppable Part 1, underwhelming, but Part 2 looks to be generational. I will see you guys next time, and until then, peace.